Tirana. This is a world where magic comes alive, where people live alongside mystical creatures with magical powers. These creatures are known to all as Mystimon. Some fear these creatures, but others imprint them and call upon them to fight by their side. Mystimon are found all over this world, but this world is under siege by forces from beyond and within. Ghosts, demons, horrific eldritch terrors from beyond this world, and an evil cult worshipping unknowable and terrible beings. Now, an enigmatic group of investigators sets out to stop these incursions and defend the world from the terrors of the void, as they work to end the machinations of a madman in Mystimon Saga: Hidden Archives. And we are back. It is Ada's turn. Ada, what are you doing?
Okay, then I am more or less just going to raise shield and use 2 actions to propel in action for when Bastille comes out of the ethereal plane to do that exorcism check.
Okay,
effectively.
so ready an exorcism check whenever Bastille comes out of the ethereal plane. That is Ada's turn. Crystal, let's see. Crystal is going to move up here, up to her uncle. Yeah, she's just going to stand there by her uncle. Arinel is going to ready a spell for when Bastille comes out. Deirdre, Willow, what do you want Deirdre to do?
I guess maybe if Willow might suggest to...
She can ready a composite short bow attack.
I guess maybe would suggest to go near, like, Cyclair in case...
Go over by Cyclair?
Yeah, in case, I guess, needs to, like, get away or something.
Okay, everyone is surrounding Xulgoth.
Don't worry, Birdie.
Makona?
They are the shields.
Sadly, Willow cannot fit over in that square.
So, Makoto, you could also ready an exorcism action for when Bastille comes out.
So I can cast 2-3 things, right?
Well, it takes 2 actions to ready an action.
Well, can I do protection and then ready an act?
No, casting spells takes 2. Well, no.
Most
Let me
spells take
rephrase.
2 actions.
Typically most spells take 2 actions. Thank you.
Yeah, protection is 2 actions.
Healing one?
You could do a 1-action heal, yeah.
The Garden of Healing, right?
Yeah, you could spend 1 action to sustain Garden of Healing and heal Xulgoth. That will work.
Okay.
Garden of Healing is 1-action focus spell. So go ahead and...
So I just roll it again?
Yeah.
So, to explain a little bit, Garden of Healing, it's what's known as a sustained spell, which means every single turn it's up, you can use 1 action to keep that spell effect up.
So now you can
Now I
ready the exorcism into action, and it is Magvor's turn. Magvor chirps and flies up over here, and is going to ready an attack. Rasha is unconscious. Aimee. Is Aimee part of the exorcism gang?
He does have occultism.
Yes, he does.
But does he want to exercise Bastille? After all, he wanted to study Bastille.
I mean, Bastille was speaking truth, though. So he's like...
But Rat's compromise is a good compromise.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But yeah, he's just like... At this point, he's like, I have no race in this. I'm just here, bro. My boss said not to do anything. I heal this guy. I'm good. So what he's just going to do is he's going to raise his shield.
Okay.
And then call it a day.
Okay. Caldra's down holding nothing.
Yeah, he's like, usually this works better when I grab a spellcaster.
He's kind of annoyed.
Cauldron is annoyed.
It's one trick and it works really well. And this is really the first time it hasn't worked, and that's including Xulgoth in the list of spellcasters.
Yeah.
He's like, how did the not Xulgoth person get out, but Xulgoth did? I mean, otherwise he's
Annoyed
just
is
gonna
not what you wanted Gola to be.
he's just gonna like go over here and begrudgingly be ready to maybe protect Xulgoth if needed.
Okay.
You're doing the same thing too?
Willow.
Me too, pal. Me too.
You never want a Gola to be annoyed. One thing you could do is cast Aura of Invisibility on
Oh yeah, I could do
Xulgoth.
that. That would be funny.
You could make Xulgoth invisible.
That would be. Oh yeah. I could do
Except Bastille has see the unseen, doesn't he?
Bastille has see the unseen, and Bastille has life sense.
Crap. So Aura of
Yeah.
Invisibility will not work.
Bastille can super see him.
No.
And also is on the ethereal plane right now, so would see him normally as it.
Well, it does have occultism, I guess.
You want to ready
Could help with,
an
like-
exorcism?
Yeah, I guess you could do that, because I do have like occultism.
Ready an occultism on Bastille.
Yes, I would do that.
Okay, Rat.
That's me.
You want to slap some cuffs on Xulgoth?
I don't think I have that item in my inventory.
I will say that you do.
Okay, thanks.
As part of your investigator's kit. I'm going to add that to the investigator's kit. I'm going to add a pair of handcuffs to the investigator's kit so you can make a citizen's arrest.
It
Xulgoth
wasn't
is
in the
under
budget.
arrest.
It wasn't in the budget until now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Crystal says,
He hands out one to each kid. Like, hand out fuckers to
Happy
everyone.
Halloween, here's your handcuffs. Happy Halloween, here's your handcuffs.
Oh, boss lady, I should really, we really should discuss on what really the hidden archives are. Are we detectives? Are we like vigilantes? Like, what the hell are we?
you're
He
detectives,
says as
but
he
you can make an citizen's arrest.
We are definitely closer to vigilantes.
Feels like it. He
We
says
have
as he
evaded the law on multiple occasions to enact our own justice. We are for sure vigilantes.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Like, honestly, are we the bad guys?
No.
No, that's still Xulgoth.
I don't know. I mean, have any of us killed people? I mean, yeah, we've killed people.
I
Of course.
don't know. I've never killed anyone. I
You-
don't believe in that.
Willow
Hey.
is non-violent Wakan.
If you make it to your teenage years without killing someone in Gola, it's a miracle.
You remind me a lot of Goblorin sometimes. Anyways, he's gonna slap the cuffs on Xulgoth. He's gonna.
Xulgoth is under arrest.
Is it okay if I slap him awake at this point?
Yes.
Because he's been still
Like,
unconscious.
wake up.
No one. Yeah, so Rat's gonna like wakey wakey.
Someone's trying to kill you, and it's not
Who's
us
trying to
this
kill me?
time.
What? I ignore my Bigfoot friend over there. We're just here to got some questions and take you back to our detective agency. Your niece is right there. She has some questions for you. So I'm gonna need you to come along with us.
I
Be
understand.
warned. Be warned. There might be a machine that wants to kill you, but you should be safe.
So there's a Terminator out to kill me.
That's copyrightable, but yeah. He might ask you for your clothes. But yeah. So, one action to arrest, one action to slap awake, and final action, I'm gonna slap Xulgoth on the cheek.
Give a story
and
point to
heal him.
Rat.
Thank you. I'm gonna slap him on the cheek and cast another heal.
Okay.
Let's say another 10 Mistia down the drain. My last heal. Bad.
Only one it gets applied.
Yep.
We'll take this one.
Thank you. He's like, all right. Like, just imagine, like, he slaps him awake, like, no, puts on cuffs, slaps him awake, and then he's like, oh, yeah, I'm sorry. And then he just slaps him on the back and just heals him. I have 4 Mistia left.
So, Bastille, how do you feel about being compared to Terminators?
I mean, he doesn't know what that is, so he doesn't care.
Xulgoth is restrained from the handcuffs. Soma.
Oh, Xulgoth, can you please stop being on fire?
He is now no longer on fire.
Literally, no one tried to pat the fire out on him. I'll just point out that, like,
Oh, yeah,
any of y'all could.
Oh, yeah, any of us could have, but, like, remember, it's Xulgoth. He kind of deserves this.
I didn't know he was on fire.
Yeah, he has been on
Someone's
fire
gonna
like
move
this
here.
whole time.
So now he is fully surrounded.
All right, thanks, Selma.
Yes, good. Better to keep him restrained within.
And she's going to cast Gaia's Blessing. And it is Bastille's turn.
Okay, so I mean, I think we can go into a little bit of a loose initiative, at least for the minute the spell is held, as he's just going to start pacing around and have a conversation with them. Because
I don't think
you can't
they can
see
hear you
him.
because you're in the
Can we
ethereal
hear
plane.
No, it specifies that they can't see him. Based on the fact that it specifies specifically they can't see him or interact with him, that doesn't mean that they can't hear him, and he can't hear them.
Yeah, no, that's logical. Yeah, fair enough.
Because it goes out of its way to point out that, so yeah, he is going to, like, continue pacing around them so they can't get a real good gauge on his, like, position as he just starts talking. You all would protect him, he who tortured many of you, hurt others, murdered others. At Renel, I don't want to die. We merely wish for justice.
This
You
is
would
not
instead see
justice.
us die.
This is not justice.
I could have a chance with you again if you'd only let him die.
This is not justice.
Others of the archives, you have been hunting Xulgoth with me. You know the threat he poses. Are we going to let a familial connection with our leader be the cause of his attempt to escape when he would break open the sky and make the nightmare lands fall upon these? What happens if Kuoi or another is kidnapped again?
If you don't listen to us, then at least think of this. Watch, before we started this investigation, we didn't fully know the motives. But here and now, we actually found out what was behind all of this, and we had dealt with the problem accordingly. Xulgoth here is no longer the threat. The threat was what was controlling that, and we had dealt with that.
Xulgoth was never the true threat.
Have we? How about you tell them what we saw on our journey to the Dreamlands? You know it so well, that which has a connection to Xulgoth beyond the ghost.
Wait.
Tell them.
Whoa. Hold on. Are you guys keeping secrets from your friends?
What are you talking
The hell?
about?
What's Bastille talking about? I was out here in the woods trying to find this bastard. What the hell were you guys doing?
What happens in the
I'd rather
Dreamlands
not
stays in the
place-
Dreamlands.
I'd rather
Wait.
I'd rather not speak their names for what it could involve, but we have found the true source behind the madness that was Xulgoth.
The madness, but you can't, but you don't trust your friends out here that were fighting the real fight, trying to make sure that, and I mean, it's like, wait, what do you mean? What knowledge? You'd speak like you've seen something that you shouldn't have, like some great old knowledge that should have been lost. Did you encounter?
What are you talking about?
A creature beyond that in the sky.
But still, what?
If anything, on par with that, even.
Nyarlathotep.
You fools! Keep this from me!
We did not have a chance to say, for we had just learned in the Dreamlands.
No.
But now,
Thought it was
they would
happening
protect
on
he
it.
who has a connection to them.
No, then he should die. No, knowledge.
Exactly.
I hate to say this. I apologize.
Why
but-
don't we ask them?
No, whatever knowledge he spews out could spell disasters for everyone. I have studied
Makoto-
these arcane outreach
Makoto,
knowledge.
You
sorry.
remember that Nyarlathotep wants Xulgoth dead. It's exactly what Nyarlathotep wants.
That's what he wants. He wants Xulgoth dead. We don't want to give him what he wants.
So exactly, if we do as you say, Bastille, and kill Xulgoth here now, we're only falling the pawns into place.
Why does he want
No, no.
to die?
No, wait.
Either.
Sorry, go ahead.
Do you truly believe such a being would reveal its true plans to you?
Yes.
We are merely playthings.
Exactly. What the machine is saying is true. If they are saying that you should die, that means they're trying to play us us.
It is
Exactly.
throwing a doll in the trash can.
To die.
Exactly.
Nyarlathotep wants Xulgoth to die, so why would you play into Nyarlathotep's plan?
Because again, there's no guarantee Nyarlathotep was one, telling the truth, and two, we're the equivalent of dolls in a playhouse that could throw away one at any time. Just because you kill a guy, that's throwing a doll in the trash for beings like Nyarlathotep.
Yep.
But then
For all we know,
might
we
know
don't know
things.
if
He
doing
might
this
know
would cause
things
something worse.
that we need to know.
Doing something like this.
Question him.
I've spent my entire life studying stuff like this. I've known good friends that have lost their minds, losing themselves into knowledge like this. And you say
You're the one in therapy, so you've already lost your mind.
I've
No,
lost my mind.
right.
We've talked. I was there.
Oh yes, definitely we talked. But that is merely
So
the
you
price
don't have a
for
flag to
study.
stand on.
I do have a flag to stand on. I have lost good friends of mine that have committed. I don't know if I should say that word. That have committed the ultimate price. Once you've seen your friend's body hanging from the roof, then that's when you can talk to
I
me.
thought we all take a minute to calm
No,
down.
we take no minute. That man must die.
But I was about to say, listen here, I may. Bloody, at least with the knowledge that you so-called know about, you know the cost tied to it. We do not know what game Nyarlathotep is exactly playing if we fall into the pawns of this game of chess.
And
So
it's
what exactly makes you think that this is something different from being driven insane? If anything, this could be like leagues of wolves, because Nyarlathotep could be several tiers above what we have faced.
Okay, but I forget, but Cthulhu is like literally out there, right? He's just in the open, correct?
Above our head,
Well,
isn't it?
since Henry Corbit was exorcised, you haven't actually looked up in the sky to check if Cthulhu is still up there.
If anything, I have a feeling like, if anything, I have a feeling like Ada would have looked up doing that whole kind of like rant.
I mean, Culture Will, he's already looked at Cthulhu and been fine, so like, what's seeing Cthulhu again?
I'm gonna have Amy look up as well.
Looked up there once.
Yes.
The skies are normal.
Fuck.
And there we go. Everything is back to normal, and we don't have to kill him.
No.
My name,
At least as back to normal as we can bloody
It has
get.
vital information that we need to know.
If he has information, but what if his information will bring in knowledge and stuff that should stay hidden? All of this stuff, all of this knowledge that we get and know of will make people lose their minds, make people not understand things. What do you not understand?
So it's knowledge that they don't need to know, but they don't have to know, but it's knowledge we need to know in order to fight these types of threats better.
You do
Forbidden knowledge can only be forbidden for so long before they become necessary evil for our mission.
I've spent a while researching these types of things, the occult.
Maybe this is one of the goals. Maybe this is what the Hidden Archives is built for, is to seek this kind of knowledge, but also keep it contained.
This is Crystal saying, right?
Yes, Crystal said that.
So our entire thing is getting this type of forbidden knowledge and keeping it out of everyone else's hands.
None of you even know if Henry Corbit is fully gone. You exorcised him, yes, but we do not know the effects of Nyarlathotep or a ghost. We do not know how that will affect his abilities to come back from the afterlife. How do you not know he will be possessed?
Yes, if anything, that's something that I will wholly admit. But if anything, that is not necessarily the focus and the here and now. We respond to threats accordingly. We did that here.
You're playing with the fate of the world. What do you idiots not realize?
I don't know. Standing here arguing isn't helping anything.
Well,
Crystal points out that Xulgoth willingly accepted Rat putting the cuffs on him.
Xulgoth was unconscious then. He was woken up after the
He
cuffs.
woke up.
He wasn't unconscious, I don't think.
No, Rat
conscious first and then slapped awake, remember?
Yeah, Rat slapped him awake after putting the cuffs on him.
Yeah.
And he's just sitting there willingly.
I mean, also surrounded by a ton of people.
And he's not doing anything.
Assuming we're...
Right now, Xulgoth... Everyone, make a perception check.
All right.
Okay.
If anything, I'm just partially loving just the fact that, I'm not sure if this is actually being picked up or not, but I'm playing this up like basically an argument between classmates.
Oh yeah, like from Danganronpa.
Yeah, it's like, hey, aren't we both Sage Galorans?
It's like,
Yeah.
no,
Oh yeah, we are.
to ask what he wanted.
So we're effectively both
thought-
classmates, with Ada having been a dropout,
So,
effectively.
Rat Willow, Adolin and Aimee, he seems to be just right now just sitting there, staring down at the ground, and he looks to be in complete remorse. And he is whispering things to himself. I did all of those things. I did all of those things.
Does that sound like somebody that enjoys what happened?
Are you over
And
there?
that's exactly what
Are
I'm
you?
getting
Are
at.
you
Xulgoth was
doing
something more
alright?
than a meal pawn. And what better are we?
Why don't we give him some space instead of just like surrounding him, like let him breathe a little?
Agreed. And
We're protecting him from Bastille.
you're-
That's why we're all surrounding him.
if you're so knowledgeable about this, then it would be best if you let the Pulsar breathe at least a little bit so that they can speak in the future.
So he can speak. If the price of one innocent man's death is to save the bigger world, then what would you say? Huh? You all have friends, don't you?
That's all that you're focused on? The fact of one for many and not taking into account things as subtle as emotions, manipulation,
Manipulation, emotions. That is all I've had.
reasoning,
That is
even.
all I have gone through. I have lost friends that have delved deep into the research of the eldritch, of the ones that should not be known. I have seen their lifeless corpse hang from ceilings. I have seen them jump from roofs. You do not understand.
You think I don't understand the value of life? I was there at the Battle of Conistet. You do not know loss until you have studied and fought within that wall. So tell me, comrade, do you truly know the value of life?
Do you? You are not a group of the bodies one has laid to waste.
Yes, because I have actually fought in it. Yet,
And
It's
we have died.
and it's like at this moment, like Ada's actively kind of holding her head, and y'all can actively see tears running down her face.
Hey, Ada. Okay, you're gonna feel Rat like touch your shin. You're with friends. You're good.
Okay.
All right, you're good. He's gonna like.
But all in all, this is what we will need for. Just pawns within a bigger scheme within another bloody scheme. So, if anything, what's the bloody point of continuing to play by their rules if all it leads to are situations like this?
This is not their rules.
Create your own rules.
This is justice for what was done to me, us, we.
That's
That's
just a
the friends
justice.
that I've
This
lost.
is an execution.
This
An
is called
execution.
The
revenge,
same.
not justice, says Aronel.
Exactly.
This
And
isn't Bastille talking. This is all the spirits that are inside of him talking.
exactly. And I was about to say, if anything, if this were justice, it would have happened immediately. So answer me that. Whatever is in Bastille, where is your justice?
Why doesn't he ask?
We are
I don't know.
attempting to enact it.
Can he
You
talk?
would stop such.
Can we still talk?
Rat's
to, like,
already
the
arrested.
spirit?
This is not
Xulgoth.
justice. We have already enacted as much as we could of our justice without viewpoint skewing.
Is we still
But
able
just
to
let
like
this be
communicate with the
and just
Yes, he
spirits?
can.
get it over with.
Well, is he still able to communicate with the spirits that are possessing him? I'm not sure
You
about
have
that.
no idea what his connection to them is, and or how much of them is him, or how much of him is them.
Listen, guys. We shouldn't be arguing like this. We're all friends, right? At least I thought that's what we are. Are we truly friends? Listen, Gavron, I know you don't have much of a brain in there, okay? But I need you to understand this.
Wait,
They've
I-
kept
Crystal,
something.
Crystal says enough.
What do you mean enough? They've kept secrets from us.
Like, I was
That's
about to
your
say,
boss
is
you're
it possible
talking
for,
to.
like,
I
They
is it
didn't have
possible for me
time
to
to.
just,
They didn't have time to sit and chat and say, "Oh, hey, we encountered Jarl Thotep." They didn't have time to do all that.
Oh, that is true. But right after we exercised Henry Corbit, they could have
We
shared
didn't have time
something.
for that either.
We didn't have time.
Then it's
Because then
Bastille
we
was
they had
heading
a
straight
maniac
for
robot
Xulgoth.
to deal with.
Like it was all just a matter of time.
Yeah.
We didn't have the time to say it until after the battle. So there is the bloody point. Do you actually understand this, or are you just going to keep on talking about how many you have lost in pursuit of knowledge that should not be attained, I may?
Then I guess it seems that we are at this point where actions must be done. I advise that you knock me out or kill me, because I will see that man pay.
I will gladly
No.
knock you out.
No,
Then let
no,
us
we will not
continue.
take such measures.
Then let us
Because if
continue.
anything,
Yeah, I recruited one.
Makes sense, though. I mean, we've lost a lot of good friends to the Eldritch knowledge.
Hey, I mean, wasn't sure if I'd be able to recruit anyone, but
Yeah, I mean, it does make sense, though. I may has been with the Hidden Archives the least, so he's not fully trustworthy. He doesn't really trust anybody fully.
yet
Brad
if
trusts the
anything,
hidden
I
archive.
think, and I think Ada's like the next newest one.
No, that would be
At
Makoto.
least besides Makoto, yeah.
I was like, did we forget about the other people?
Yeah, so besides Makoto and I think Ada's still relatively the newest, yet she still basically picked up the gist of this, of just forbidden knowledge containment effectively.
Yeah.
Which is, if
Yeah.
anything, the main reason why she's still around.
hey, Seth,
She
could you
actively
hand me
pursued-
another Bastille icon?
Another Bastille icon.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I assume we're getting close to that minute ending, if not already basically past it. But as it does, he has a new spell he's going to cast, because he is well aware he is outnumbered, as he casts Mislead.
You turn yourself invisible and create an illusory duplicate of yourself. And when you sustain the spell, you can mentally dictate the course of action for your duplicate to follow that round. Your duplicate acts as though it had your full number of actions, though it can't actually affect anything in the environment. Both the duplicate and your invisibility persist for the spell's duration. Performing a hostile action doesn't end the mislead's invisibility, just like a 4th rank invisibility spell. And a creature that determines the duplicate is an illusion doesn't necessarily know you're invisible, and one that can see your invisible form doesn't necessarily know your duplicate is an illusion. If you cast a spell, attack, or otherwise interact with another creature as part of that action, you can attempt a deception check against observers' perception DCs to convince them your duplicate used that action. This does not fool anyone who's aware your duplicate is an illusion, nor does it work if the attack obviously couldn't have come from the duplicate. For instance, if you fired a ray, you could make it look like it came from the duplicate as long as the duplicate was positioned appropriately, but if you attacked with a sword and your duplicate was across the room from your target, your deception check would automatically fail.
That's a cool
That's a
spell.
lot.
Yeah, he's had this one on the back burner for a hot minute too. But essentially, when he reappears, the one that reappears for you guys is the duplicate.
Okay, so
So when everyone attempts to
Yeah, well, I was about to say that's the
I
thing.
still wouldn't
Attack the
know
magic.
that, wouldn't they?
Oh, fuck,
But-
yeah, that is true.
But no, the held actions would all
Yeah.
be directed towards the duplicate.
I wouldn't think Bastille would know that they were doing
He
that.
can hear, and he would have cast this either way. He's aware that all of you have time to prepare to do something to him when he reappears. So I put light on him so that it'd be easily tell. But yeah, so when they reappear, all of the attempts to exorcise him aren't directed at the right
Yeah.
Bastille.
So everyone can make your exorcism checks, even though they're not going to affect the
I mean,
Bastille.
they can. I don't think it matters.
So sad. That's so sad.
20 on the die from Ada.
Like, I was about to say, like, I think I have
26 from
I think I have
Makoto.
had like 2 nat 20s this entire session.
1 on the die from Willow.
It's a good thing none of them really mattered.
Yeah, it is.
We wasted a nat 20.
Yeah. No. would he be able to like tell anything? Because they have like magic sense thing.
So Bastille moved and then cast mislead, so that's Bastille's action. Bastille's turn. Ada,
You don't know what you're doing here.
seems now you're going to have to deal with I May.
Yeah, what are you gonna do against it, huh? I got AC for days.
Knock him out.
If anything, I'm trying to think of how Ada would handle this rather than myself.
Would she throw a haymaker at I May?
If I myself was in this situation, partially. I admittedly have no idea what to actually do here.
So does it look like Ada is hesitating, or what does it look like physically?
It's like if anything, I would probably just guess that the closest thing that Ada has to kind of like a tell at the moment is that she's still partially trying to kind of catch her breath from the entire rant that she has been going on against I May, but she is very much kind of tired of this.
Stand down. This isn't your fight.
This isn't yours either,
It is mine.
she says just before just taking a few steps away. And I was about to say, like, is it possible to kind of manually end a tone?
Yeah.
Yeah, then even after
Possible.
having taken just one action, just end a tone.
Hey, Ada, you're not alone. Got friends, all right?
Oh, well, apparently tell that to I May.
Hey, got a cute smile on you. Look better on you if you kept it on.
Crystal's going to hold. Aranel. Aranel's going to hold too. Deirdre. What is Deirdre doing, Willow?
Okay. So, are you able to attack the like clone or?
You're able to
Well, you
attack
know-
the clone because you don't even know that it's a clone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you are not aware it's a clone.
Third, I guess I don't know. Maybe if Deidre would be able to like tell if they're like act differently or.
Didn't we all cast our stuff though as soon as he appeared? So shouldn't we know that it had no effect and we now know that it's not a clone?
Everyone
Well-
tried to exorcise it, but you don't know why the exorcism didn't go through. It's not like you're throwing a rock and you see it go through his body.
Yeah.
Could maybe Deidre could do like a try to.
Deirdre did ready a
why?
composite short bow attack.
Oh yeah, they did.
Oh, that is
I guess.
true.
Deidre could attack.
37 to hit. Would hit Bastille, but it goes right through him.
But again, it does specify one that can see your invisible. You can't really determine it just by attack. Performing a hostile action doesn't make you That's why he can still make deception checks and things like that.
Let me see. Let me double check it real quick. Saying this spell, you duplicate access though you have your full number of actions, so it can actually both the duplicate and your invisibility become a performing a hostile action doesn't end and misleads invisibility. No, that means yourself. Because
Yeah,
how
that's
mislead
yourself.
works. Yeah, whenever you perform a hostile action, doesn't end and misleads invisibility. Just like a 4th rank of visibility spell.
Yes, but it goes on to say a creature that determines the duplicate is an illusion doesn't necessarily know you're invisible. So you could think that it's an illusion because he's has a translucent form like Xulgoth has been done before, for example. You don't know that it's because there's an invisible one elsewhere, is what I was getting at.
Oh, okay. So right now all they know is just that is
For
That's
some
something
reason,
weird.
you can't affect that version of Bastille.
Deidre
Yeah.
would probably be
I get what you're-
thinking, what's going on? Why did it not work? It's like, did anyone else see it? Can Deirdre go investigate it?
No, she only has athletics, diplomacy, intimidation, society, and stealth.
Yeah, never mind. Deirdre
Unfortunate.
will just be like, I need to learn more skills.
Makoto.
Can I cast protection now?
Yeah, you can.
Oh god. Wait a minute. It doesn't matter, because I can just slap runes on him. Yippee!
How do I attach that to Xulgoth?
Go ahead and pop in.
I forgot about your runes.
I have slapped the protection effect on.
And is he still affected by fire?
No.
Not anymore.
Okay, never mind. I don't have to do that one then. I was going to do Rousing Slash.
Makoto, why are you doing this?
Backvor. Backvor flies up to Aimee, and Backvor is going to peck at you.
Try it, bird. I bought this shield for a reason. I'm using it.
Critical miss.
God.
See,
Russia.
it was also that you could get a chance to use your shield.
Rasha wakes up finally.
Don't show her I missed
And-
a lot.
Let's see.
Girl wakes up from a nap and then looks like all the people that look to be friends are fighting each other.
Now that Rasha is awake, Aranel says, Aimee and Bastille are trying to kill Xulgoth, which is
For
not
good reason.
Which is not justice.
It is justice.
No, it's
Well,
not.
It's not justice.
It's revenge.
Well, I'm not killing him for justice. I'm killing him to prevent the knowledge that he has from spreading.
What knowledge? I don't know what you speak of. Make it a perception check, I may.
Oh, yeah.
Want a story point that?
Argery?
Dude, the player, Shadow, wants a story point, but it just doesn't make sense for the narrative for I made to story point that check. I apologize for the narrative.
Let me have my ally.
Yeah, I apologize. It's for the narrative. He's too blinded by rage.
Okay. They cast a containment. I may make a reflex save.
Oh,
So that is a fail.
that is a story point.
One would wonder why they didn't cast containment on Xulgoth.
They were knocked out. So I got rid of a story point on my sheet.
They
I'm
also
using
see
on
that
the-
Xulgoth has handcuffs.
Dude,
Same thing.
Exact same results, so not even the +10.
Yeah. You wrap a creature in a mobile force field, whether to protect it or those around it. The field blocks attacks, effects, and creatures that would pass through it. Okay, actually, that should be on Xulgoth.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm surprised they cast it on Ime.
Yeah, that should be on Xulgoth, so never mind. I'll delete that.
Oh.
They would cast it on Xulgoth. I didn't actually
Okay,
read
can
it
I-
fully.
can I get my story point back, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
So the field has a hardness 10, 40 hit points, and immunity to critical hits and precision damage. If the target of containment is unwilling, the effects depend on the target's reflex save. He is willing. He is not fighting it. So he is contained. I don't know what we're fighting about, but we really need to stop and just be friends.
Would someone like that, would someone who wants to kill us willingly contain themselves?
I may. It is your turn.
I am going to attack the field as I may. So, as a hardness. So, do I still roll the attack, right?
Yeah, you still roll the attack.
Yep. As he bashes at this field with his shield. Ugh.
That is a miss.
Dang. All right. You know what? Story point time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go,
baby.
I make go, I
Turned
make
into a
go.
hit.
Go, I make go, I make go.
Turned into a hit. Remember, it is immune to critical hits.
Yeah, that's fine. Are you kidding me?
So
well,
the field has taken 5 points of damage.
yeah, that was a
Well, with the hardness of 10, what happens with a hardness of 10? Doesn't that it absorb it?
Yeah.
Yes, a harness basically absorbs
So it doesn't
some of
take
the
any
damage.
damage.
Oh, that's cool. That wasn't there. That was for this. That was for the engraving strike. Engraving, so you draw the rune onto the surface of your weapon in reverse, the mark branding and bruising itself onto your target. So would you say the wall, this field would be a target for my
Yes.
rune?
Yes.
Oh, sick. Okay. So alright, so since I hit, I'm glad. So that means I'm gonna put the rune of thunder on it. Then I am going to use 2 actions to, where is it?
Invocated, I'm guessing.
Oh no, wait a minute. I can trace another rune because I'm right next to him. So I put another rune on him because there's only 2 actions if it's at range. So this time it's a rune of fire. And next.
Isn't it an action to attack?
Yeah, but
Yes,
I
it
have
is.
this cool.
Yeah.
But I call this ability called
And it's
engraving
also an
strike.
action to trace rune.
Yes,
Yep.
but so when he makes a strike, he can trace a rune as part of that, and then his second action in this case is just the trace a rune action, which he can do separately as well. So the 2 actions for 2 runes so far.
Yeah, it's 2 actions if you're using it from range. And my last action will be to snap my finger and invoke the runes. Well, he draws them, and then he says a phrase. And as he finishes drawing his runes, he will say, "I'll make sure that you'll pay. That knowledge will not be known."
14d6 electricity and 14d6 fire.
You got yourself a very valuable ally.
The containment wall is gone.
Oh,
Well, I mean, the rest would go on to Xulgoth.
would it? Does it?
I mean, because he is the contained thing. You're targeting him to hit the containment field, so you'd be tracing the rooms on him. It's not like the containment field's a separate creature.
Don't you have to touch him to do that?
I don't know the reason why. The reason why I say this is because in order to mark the rune, I have to hit that thing, and since I hit the containment field,
still hitting. It's basically temporary hit points.
Yeah, I'll let.
It's just temporary hit points with hardness.
This is Seth's call. I'll let him decide. I'm fine with either outcome.
The force field is the actual target. It was basically a wall that he just hit.
I figured.
It was a wall.
Yeah, I figured. Like I said, which is why I'm okay with either ruling. Anyways, that's May's turn.
So the wall is gone. Cauldra.
He watched a bunch of people chant words at Bastille and nothing happened. And then a big invisible shield got put on Xulgoth and then it exploded. He's really not sure what he can do in this situation.
He can grab by May.
Honestly,
no.
The question is, would grab by May or would he try and grab Bastille? I'll just roll a d4. We'll find out. 1 or 3, it's I May. 2 or 4, it's Bastille.
Okay. 1. Or it looks like 4.
Hey, no, that's a 4.
Bastille.
That's a 4.
Okay.
So yeah, he's gonna go over to Bastille. Try grapple him. It's not gonna work, but he's gonna try.
Doesn't work.
Yeah, I mean, I could roll it, but there's really no reason to.
We can't affect him. What is he doing? Is this like Xulgoth?
You can make a perception check, I think, to determine what is going on.
To dispel illusion.
Okay.
Yeah, I can put up the ruling for dispel illusions. I got you, Seth. Or disbelieve illusions.
Well, the problem is he already disbelieves it. Even if he succeeds, he still doesn't know that Bastille's invisible, as I mentioned before. The issue isn't the knowing it's an illusion, it's the not knowing what is being done.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Does Cauldra have the ability to see the unseen or whatnot?
No. That was all Bastille. Bastille was the one who could see the invisible things. He has become that which he helped protect against. But yeah, that's his turn.
So, Willow, one thing you could do, Willow, is you could try to make a diplomacy check on I May to try to convince him to take another look at Xulgoth.
Oh, actually, I'm down for that. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna have to be my will DC though.
Yeah.
What's that?
Which is a 31.
You are trained in diplomacy.
Yeah, so it is possible. I believe in you.
Do you want to story point that?
Yes. I'll so point that.
Not much better. 35 with a plus 10.
That succeeds.
That succeeds.
Yeah, that succeeds.
That succeeds.
Yes.
So, I May, you're being told, you are convinced to take another look at Xulgoth.
All right, I will roll a perception.
It's like, wake up, man.
30.
Melon's just shaking you.
30.
Wake up, wake up.
You can see that he has absolutely no idea what you're talking about. This knowledge that you say he supposedly has, he has no idea what you're talking about.
I can't just say that he's being honest.
Wait. That face doesn't seem... No, yet. It's a convincing act.
It's no act.
He lowers his shield a little bit.
It's no act.
No.
He is not deceiving you.
No, that's...
This is no act. You can tell this is no act. He legitimately has no idea what you're talking about.
Now, why would you want to hurt someone that is no idea what you're talking about?
Wait a minute. Don't. You know things, don't you? You have to know things.
I don't know what you're talking about. Whatever things I knew before, I don't know now because those personas, those identities are gone. He doesn't have any knowledge of anything that Xulgoth knew, of anything that his other personas knew. He has no knowledge of anything that his other identities knew.
No.
He has dissociative identity disorder, remember?
No. Do you see?
No, he has to, right? Otherwise, what I've done... and he looks at his drawing tool. No. Alright, and that's gonna be the end of Imane's inner panic attack.
It's like, yeah, no more panic attack. That is a win.
Rat.
So he is going to give Xulgoth over to Ariane.
Aranel,
Like, hey, can you hold on to him real quick?
sure thing.
Gonna walk over to Ada. I'm gonna friendly slap her on the back of the on the knee, like slap. Hey there, buddy.
Do they finally see due to reason?
Honestly, I don't know.
This is Rat. Rat was it wasn't with the whole let's kill Xulgoth thing.
Yeah,
That
I
was
know.
all I made.
Like, yes, I know. It's like, if anything, that's why she was asking Rat if he will actually listen to reason, with he being referred to by I May.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Seems like what Willow said to him, he's got to him. He's not looking too good. And he says, looking to Aimee, just staring off into the ground like he's done something awful.
So I think this is probably where I should probably interject. I think there is a very good reason for Bastille, for Binary's whole storyline here, and that is Binary has informed me that he will not be able to participate in the game for too much longer because of, once again, work schedule conflicts.
That's so sad.
Well,
Yes. So as I've mentioned before, like our call queues have been truly insane, to where we've been in queue like up to 100 people in the call queue literally every single day. There was a week that we received 20,000 calls.
What the?
wow.
Now you say I was done 20,000 calls by Wednesday.
Jeez.
From Monday to Wednesday, we got so many calls. The call queue itself and phone number broke, and so other calls coming in could not be added to the queue. It just auto hung up on them.
Wow.
Well, that's wild. It's great.
So because of that, they're adjusting schedules to like have more people during the prime times. And my current schedule is a 4 a.m. to 12:30. So I was not exactly working during the prime time. I at least got a couple hours here or there that I got idle.
Huge.
Yeah, I'm
Not looking forward to it.
but I'm not even sure on when this will happen, but essentially I told Seth, like, I probably got bow out of the arc. I wasn't sure how Bastille was going to end things, honestly. Like, there's still a chance to potentially convince him or otherwise. I don't even know them if the ghost did get exorcised, but he's going to try to his best of ability to kill Xulgoth. Like, that was basically the entire thing running the body, was finding out how they came into being, and then slowly put the pieces together, and I was like, it's that one. He's the problem. He's why I'm fucked up.
Nice.
That makes
So
sense.
now that we've maybe convinced Aimee, maybe we can turn to trying to convince Bastille to stand down.
Yep, fair enough.
Yeah.
So Rat, it is still your turn.
Yeah. Okay. First off, Brad's gonna go and he's gonna ask. All right. Yeah. It looks like that Aimee is starting to see reason, but for the ghost, I think I might have to do something that I really don't want to. You see, I where I grew up, having friends was kind of like a luxury. Having someone to trust, watch your back, that was rare where I grew up. Which is why, sadly, as much as I don't know, you guys think it, maybe I'm the one that thinks this, but I like to think as a hidden archive as like one big happy family. I don't like it whenever I see my family hurt, but I feel like I have to do something.
Crystal says, I'd like to think of the Wayfinder Society as a whole as a family.
So chin up, Ada. Gonna slap her on the back of the knee again.
And I was about to say, if anything, like, this is just alligator, but I actually am starting to really tear up from this.
Hey man,
Yeah, I love the
That's
drama.
yeah, that means it's good. We all care about the narrative.
Yeah, I love the
I'm right
drama.
there.
I mean, probably for a different reason besides the old kind of drama aspect of it.
He
So-
says that. Go ahead. You were saying something?
But at the very least, I'll make it through this session at least without like breaking down.
Yeah. So chin up, Ada. You're always the one that's a bit on the chippy side. Anyways. But still, I don't know where you're at, but I got one thing to say. I'm a bit of a ghost hunter. So, it's about time I should put you to rest. Whatever you are, your time has passed. Your life has passed. Even though it's tragically cut short and you want revenge, your time for that revenge has passed. What do you want me to roll, haunt or spirit?
I will say haunt lore, but still is essentially a haunt. 32 against his 42 DC.
33 is the DC.
Oh, that's sad.
Even if you could see him.
Oh, is it worse? Do I want to gamble?
You could.
I'll go gambling.
Go gambling.
I gambled way too hard.
That's a critical failure. I know that doesn't mean much, but
How did that not activate the plus 10? I don't get it. That was lower.
And yeah, so I'd say, if anything, if I could, I would 100% pass off my story point over to Rats just so they could reroll that.
can't re-roll again.
No, you can only reroll once.
Damn
Oh
it.
well, it is what it is.
He is restrained. Soma, let's try to exorcise these ghosts. Soma will reroll that. And that fails.
But can I argue something? Because specifically, since I have a thing that targets specifically haunt lore instead of something like occultism, would I get at least a +1 or no? Since it's very specific because of my dedication. Or no, I'm trying to get whatever I can, man.
No, like the bonus is that you get to rely on a different skill check other than occultism.
You're right though. I tried my best.
So it is Bastille's turn.
All right. One action to sustain, which part of that sustain the mislead illusion can do its 3 actions like it normally would, as it seems to look like it's casting a spell. As the real Bastille will send a full force barrage, max level, at Xulgoth, while speaking in response to Rat's words.
I did not get a chance to live. I am something new, something old. I want to live. Let us live.
Your time has passed.
So 3 times 7, 21. So I need to add 20 more d4s for a flat first damage. And yeah, 76 damage to Xulgoth.
And that's your turn.
That's his turn.
Ada.
Yeah. If anything, kind of ironic, the one that had those lose their mind almost lost theirs in the process.
Yeah, it feels like that. If you dive deep into something like this, it feels like you lose who you are. Kind of sad, isn't it?
Yeah, but if anything, I want this to be different. I want to show that this knowledge can be handled. If anything, I'm going to make this my legacy. And she walks back over and might as well try and do the exorcist thingamajig.
Okay. Exorcism.
And
31. Doesn't.
I am very half tempted to try and greed this just so that I can try and go up against Bastille's what is it, 33 fortitude.
His fortitude's 33.
So if anything, I would need a bloody 9 on dice to pass.
Y'all got all your good exorcism rolls out with Xulgoth. Didn't save any from Bastille.
Do story point.
Leave it you got this. You got this, Twilight.
Yeah,
43.
Yeah,
Isn't that great?
one success.
That's one success.
I don't know how many they need, but I imagine
3.
more than one.
They need 3.
All right.
That is actually a critical success.
Dude, the gamble. We gamble. We love. All right, kids, if we have any children watching this stream,
Don't.
always gamble.
Don't.
Always gamble. Always
We
gamble.
do not condone gambling here.
Don't gamble.
You will win if you bet it all.
God,
Yeah,
I don't really have anything for the last action. So just
Shadow,
pass it
are you
on.
trying to get us kicked off of YouTube?
I'm just making a joke.
So, Crystal's going to try to talk Bastille down. 29 against his will DC.
His
Not
will
quite a
DC is
success.
30.
Not quite a success. Aerodel,
What'd she say?
she says, I know that the things my uncle did were awful, but that was a different person. That was a different identity altogether. He has dissociative identity disorder. He doesn't even have any knowledge of what his other identity did.
It's ironic that all of you would prefer to kill me. than him.
I don't want to kill you.
And yet,
I see all of us as a family.
you were asked for one task. Help us learn what we were. When the dream realm was brought up and the void statue obelisks that we could use to travel there, we asked and implored that you allow us to go, and it was put off, and it was put off, and it was put off. Does that sound something like something a family would do?
Aradel is trying an intimidate check and says that what you want to do is not justice, it's revenge. And revenge will only bury you deeper in a hole. And rolls a 32 against your will DC.
Check something. He is not within 30 feet. The creature has to be within 30 feet to demoralize them.
Wow.
Well, she did say something cool, though. So,
Yeah.
hey, props to you, Aranel.
Deirdre, Willow, what is Deirdre doing?
I guess she would also try to talk to him.
You could try an exorcism check.
Can I do that?
Yes, you can.
Oh, cool. Alright, I believe in you, Deirdre.
Actually, Deirdre does not have the ability to do that. Deirdre could try diplomacy.
Alright.
Talk him down. That's not going to work.
No, it's like,
It's like her argument falls on deaf ears because she is associated with the Magi card. Makoto. So, Makoto, you can make a religion check to try to exorcise Bastille.
Oh my
20
god!
on the die, a critical success. But still, you see Carrie's spirit come out of your body and turns back to you and says, "This is the right path. Xulgoth doesn't need to die." And Carrie's spirit disappears.
Unfortunately, he's invisible for everyone, so they do not see as the spirits try and claw at her. But they do hear the chorus of voices saying "traitor."
She does turn to Aranel and says, and winks.
That you can't see?
Yeah.
I think when she's departed from Bastille, she can become visible.
So,
like when she's flying into the sky.
she winks at Aranel. And she says to Aranel, "Keep my sister close." So, Makoto, you have successfully exorcised Carrie's spirit from Bastille.
way to go.
And anything else you want to do, Makoto?
I don't know.
Maybe heal Xulgoth again?
Yeah.
I feel like
He's still at the healing, the Garden of Healing. So
How
you
do
can,
you cast the spell at a higher rank?
you have to kind of, okay, let's do this. Let's
It
trick the
says I
system.
can heighten it.
Yeah, let's trick the system.
Oh.
Right,
How do
trick
I
the
delete
system
the
by
other one?
moving it all the way to the 7th rank. So just move the spell around. So you're doing the 2 action.
Yeah.
That is Makoto's
Thank
turn. Bagvor. Bagvor is going to fly over and land on Crystal's head. Ember is flying over and lands on Crystal's head. Crystal looks up at Ember. Really? Rasha. Rasha says, Bastille, I haven't known you very long, but to me you're a friend. To me you're family. And family needs to get along. Let's stop all this. Just be friends. Be a family. 35 diplomacy.
Deciding how he would respond.
We are not opposed to being a family. That is not the issue here.
Families squabble sometimes, but eventually they find their way.
I want to live, but the only emotion we have known is hate. It has driven every action.
There's no reason to not replace that hate with love.
Do all of you remember when we searched for the tablet? Everyone thought it was gone. Bristol was aware, apparently. I
Lorraine
had
was.
found it. We kept it.
what?
It was ours because we knew Xulgoth wanted it. Even he did not know.
So, Makoto and Ada, you did see in Kyrene's vision, she did tell Bastille that tablet, well, actually, no, the tablet is going to be needed in the future. The tablet is going to be important in the future because Kyrene showed you that the plague that you saw in that vision, Ada and Makoto, she said it will return.
I will trade it for Xulgoth.
So now Bastille is throwing a wrench into things.
It's his last-ditch effort.
Oh, I didn't expect that. Plot twist.
So Ada and Makoto both know that the tablet is needed because it's the only thing that that has any chance of helping if that plague returns in the future.
Was that before my time?
That plague, yeah, was well before your time. But the only ones that saw the vision were Makoto, Ada, and Bastille.
So essentially, Makoto and Ada, either of you might need to speak up in regards to how important it is.
I will say there will be a interesting reaction to a party member.
Makoto and Ada can corroborate on its importance.
Wait, what do you mean Makoto and Ada? What?
Exactly is this tablet? What are
Yeah.
you talking about?
Yeah, what Willow's saying. What tablet is Bastille talking about?
Crystal says, I think he means the tablet that was found in the ruins that you guys found in the ruins, where Soma was revealed as awakened as the guardian of wind. I mean,
Well, they did not know I found it. They were under the impression it was lost.
Wait. So you were keeping secrets, Makoto and Ada? I thought we were all friends here.
Again. Time for everything, and they didn't have time to explain everything they saw in the Dreamlands.
It's always time for everything. We always gotta move. We just you don't. You gotta spend time for friends.
They know
They
about.
didn't have time to explain
If
it.
they knew
They didn't have
about
time
this,
to say everything they saw in the
and
Dreamlands.
it was.
Oh, that was Rat that's
This-
speaking, by the way. He's like, I thought we were all friends.
We didn't have time.
Friend.
I understand that, but it's just at least a little like, oh, hey, by the way, there's a tablet while we were running on the way there. We have time where we were just sitting in the tavern relaxing.
They
yelled
literally
it at-
just popped out of nowhere and were landed in the middle of this battle. No, they didn't have time. They did not have time, literally.
Couldn't
Straight
just
from
yell
the
at
dream
it,
world
yelled
to a
it.
battlefield. There was no time to do anything.
Yeah, literally
Always
no time.
to yell.
Literally no time. A lot happened in the Dreamlands, and there was literally no time to go through. This all happened. They had no time. Literally, they popped into existence right here in the middle of this battle.
It wasn't just following flowers the whole time.
Following flowers.
But
While I was
So-
here trying to make sure the boss lady was safe. Well, I risked my life.
was also trying to protect.
I see.
So he means to say he wants to trade this. This
He wants to trade the tablet
piece of
for
rock
Xulgoth's life, essentially.
for this guy's life.
Because the thing
We
is,
have
like,
one
when it
more exorcism or a religion check or something to do, and then we free Bastille.
Well, no,
Oh,
you
we
got
don't
one
know that
ghost.
in character.
You
don't-
got 2 critical successes, so you got 1 ghost.
Yeah, there's another
But
one there.
you don't know how many there are in him.
Yeah.
Wasn't
I don't know how many there are in
that
him.
other? Wasn't?
Bastille's just
Weren't we
grasping
just
at
going
straws.
after like 2 specific ones?
I have no idea.
And let's say the tricky thing with this whole tablet thing is effectively, if we don't get the tablet, we still have the key to whatever they were talking about that it would be needed for. But that would also mean that whoever's piloting Bastille at the moment would fall right into where Nyarlathotep want them to be.
Why don't we ask Xulgoth?
Yet if we save
Xulgoth,
Xulgoth, then we won't have the key
Why don't
for
we ask
later
Xulgoth
on.
if he wants to trade his life in exchange for this?
That is a very, very that is a very good suggestion. Ask Xulgoth if he wants to willingly trade his life for this tablet.
Okay, well, which situation is worse? The one with the god, whatever his name is, I don't know. I forget.
Nyarlathotep.
Yeah, I'm not going to remember how to pronounce that.
Only 3 people know about that, don't they?
Or having a tablet that reverses stuff. Like, which
'Cause I don't think
situation is
I don't
worse?
think-
Well, everyone knows about
anyone else
Nyarlathotep
knows.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you do what he wants to do, is that going to make the situation worse than not reversing whatever the tablet has done or that's already been done?
The tablet is needed for the plague because Kyrene warned the plague will return.
You love having an ace up your sleeve in the final act.
Yeah.
So we have a COVID where there can still be survivors, or we have a god that's going to destroy the world.
One.
Well,
Well,
Plague
when you
doesn't always
say
kill
it,
everyone.
well, when you
Crystal
say it
has
like that,
has another suggestion.
yeah.
Crystal has another suggestion.
Yeah, maybe we should listen to our boss.
Crystal says, if there is a plague that is supposed to come back, if anyone is at the forefront of this plague, it will have to be Avalice. Avalice is all about diseases, all about plagues. This is exactly what is something that Avalice would be doing. Avalice is a very clever woman. She is a very smart woman, and she is a very nasty woman. I have dealt with her in the past, and she is not to be trifled with. But if you can find her, if you can stop her before she puts this plague into action, perhaps you can stop it before the tablet is even needed.
Stop it before the tablet
That
is needed.
That in itself is another potential variable.
And that means another wild goose chase. Huh.
But do you really want to go and risk that when you could have tablet?
Do we want to risk the other god? Which god do we think we can stop?
Avalice isn't even a god. Avalice is a
Which
human
person,
that can't...
creature, human, god can we stop, and which one can we not?
The Arlathotep would probably be the worst threat.
Yes, if anything, considering what we have at the moment, we are not made to go up against an elder god, especially though that on par with Arlathotep.
For once, I agree with Adolin.
well, wait, what?
Especially considering the multitude
If he dies, can't we just resurrect him?
I will offer an alternative.
Oh my god. Is Willow's suggestion of resurrecting him actually going to...
God.
I have one final offer. Put Xulgoth in here with us.
imprison Xulgoth's soul within Bastille?
Sure, interesting.
Let us be the prison. He will live, but he will regret it.
We should be executing, exercising all of the souls from Bastille, not adding to the crazy.
Well, that would.
We are not crazy.
That
We have.
would take care. That would.
You know-
Xulgoth stands up and he says, I will gladly go to prison for everything that my other personas, identities, whatever you want to call them, did.
Hold on,
Well,
Xulgoth.
you heard him. That
Those
solves
those
that.
spirits, they don't understand minds right now. I've dealt with spirits before. They'll lure you in with honeyed words, and then once you go in, that's it. You lose
we-
yourself.
Us do not know how to kill or harm one another. We simply are. It is a fact that came to be known very quickly. He will not be physically tortured. Even the only torture he will be subjected to is the same he put us to. But we do not wish to pass on. We wish to learn, to live, but to do that, this must be done.
So learn and live.
And Xulgoth
Right.
is willing to go into prison. He is willing to go to prison for everything that his other identities did.
It is even what one might consider a kindness. If you take him to the Magi Guard, to the council, and you inform them that this is the man that committed the murders and abducted the counselor and did everything else, if he is truly going to rule out his sentence, is there anything less than execution he would be subjected to? You could even save him this way.
You make a good point.
In a weird and twisted sense, that is a fair point.
It would
After
be
everything that's happened,
probably the most
this could practically be a last bit of mercy that we showed them.
kind treatment that he would be
Xulgoth
subjected
looks
to.
back at his niece and he says, please tell my sister I said I am sorry for everything that my other identities did.
You will have the chance to tell her. You will simply be part of us.
I love you, little niece. And Xulgoth willingly
So,
sends
that's
his soul into Bastille.
a silly little question.
I think he's invisible still, or is he not?
He will easily just go and like find the shoulder of Xulgoth to guide him as he like blindly looks for it, staying invisible just in case it's a trap.
So, Xulgoth has willingly gone into the prison that is Bastille.
You know.
We're held up our end of the deal.
So upon seeing this, Rat just takes off his hat and he just sits down.
Sting,
But
regret, sadness. This is a new emotion.
And so, now pulling us out of combat officially. I'm officially pulling us out of combat.
I got well,
End the combat. So,
you want to give us that
I
rock
am
now.
activating the library
Yeah,
scene.
that's easily done.
So,
It's finally over.
Kyrene stands at the docks, ready to board the ship for home, for Almana, as Soma comes up to her. Here's the envelope you wish for me to hold on to, and I suppose you'd be wanting to take Kari with you. She smiles up at the Nyoko sitting perched on her shoulder, just as Zeal is getting used to her too. Kyrene smiles. Actually, I'll be needing you to hold on to that envelope a little longer, she says. She steps forward and gives Kari a pet. Hello again, old friend, she says as she scratches behind Kari's ear. Yes, I hear you, old friend. She steps back. I think she has grown quite fond of you, Soma, and I think my role all along has been to bring her to the one she was truly meant to be with, the one who will imprint her. Indeed, I think you will find, Soma, that you have already imprinted her. She smiles, and I am truly happy for that. I know that you will take great care of little Kari, as you have been up to this point. She is yours. Soma looks at Kari long and hard for a moment before his eyes go wide. I'm so sorry. I never meant for that to happen. I never meant for that to happen. I'm sorry. And Kyrene waves her hands. Nonsense. It's quite all right. I think you were meant to imprint her all along. Besides, she says as she starts to board the ship, I know I will see her again. I shall be around. You be good to Soma, old friend. Soma, I will see you in Almana. Give your friends my regards. Soma waves goodbye to Kyrene as Kari flies up off her shoulder and meowing out to her as the ship disappears over the horizon. Soma turns to Kari, whose eyes are watering. I know, you miss her already, and you feel sad. I sensed it too. She has so little time left. Roy only managed to delay the disease. Something about it too. I must research this Avalice. And sometime later, you find Arya, the girl you rescued from the Primal Witch, sitting alone in the wilted tree, waiting anxiously, it would appear. Do you go up to her and ask her what's up?
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, so what are you waiting for? You waiting for your
brother?
friend?
My brother.
Your brother.
They're finally letting him out of that institution today. That lady Crystal, I think. She pulled some strings and is getting him released. I've seen him so long, and to think he's been in that place for all this time simply for being thought mad for thinking I was alive. It's awful to think about. I owe you all so much. But now, even when he's released, where will we go? What will we do? She says, dejected. Our parents died when I was young, and it's just been Ruben and I all this time. And this happened. Our home is gone now. We have nowhere to go. At least we have each other, I suppose.
So I have a question. How short is this person? Or are they taller than me?
She's a little bit taller. She's a little bit taller than you are, Rat.
Oh, okay. So Rat is going to walk up to her, his spurs clanking, ting, ting. Well, and he looks over to Crystal with a goblin smile. What are your thoughts on investigating or being a type of what are they called? The people that answer the calls for you, or people that does the paperwork for you. I forgot what they're called. Accountants? No. Secretaries?
Crystal says, actually, I have another idea. Finally, as her brother enters the tavern, she sees him, as Arya sees him and says, Ruva! She jumps up from the chair and runs over to him, and the two siblings embrace. And Crystal comes up and says, perhaps there is one more thing that I can do for them, she says, as she walks up to them and shakes Ruva's hand. My name is Crystal Dawn. I am the leader of the Wayfinder Society, and soon I will be the new headmaster of Almana Academy. I understand you have a degree in astronomy, she says. Ruva looks at Arya for a moment, unsure what to say. Yeah, I suppose, ma'am. She shakes her head. Crystal is fine, she says with a smile. I wonder if you might be interested in coming to teach astronomy at Almana Academy once it reopens next year, she says. We will pay your way to move to Kalrun, and heard that you were in dire straits after being in that institution, wrongly, I might add, for these past few years. Plus, you can enroll Arya at the academy. Ruva looks surprised. Of course, absolutely. I would love to. Thank you so much, Crystal. Great to hear. She turns to Arya. Looks like we will be seeing more of each other. Though not in my office too often, I hope. Don't be like me when I went to school. She laughs. You weren't that bad, honey, says Deanna as she comes up. I will, of course, love to take on the history position. I assumed as much, says Crystal. Maybe for runes we can get Aime, though that's probably not a good idea. He turns back to Ruva.
What you mean? I was a very accomplished scholar back in my old college days. I'm pretty sure I have, although I did leave. Oh no, can I even get transferred?
Yes, you can. So, do you want to take the runes position, Aime?
Well, I don't like to toot my own horn, but I think I would make a good teacher, minus the tiny bit of madness I have from diving way too deep into the runes.
Yeah, keep that in check. She turns to Aruva. Go and prepare for the voyage. We will meet you at the docks. She says she shakes his hand and hands him a slip of paper. As the ship will be on, she turns to the party. And this time I check. This one is not haunted. At least I hope not. I hate boats as it is.
Oh, don't worry. I can check it. I mean, I did find out that Bastille was a bunch of ghosts. I did find out that one other ghost. Yeah, I'm a bit of an expert in ghosts.
So, Irene stares back at the dock as it disappears from view. Suddenly, she cringes in pain as a pain shoots through her chest. Ma'am, are you okay? Asks one of the elven ship hands. She nods. Thank you, I'm fine. Just a little bug. I'll be fine, she says, knowing immediately what she just said was a lie. Just a little bug, she says, is a sinisterly familiar voice. Really now, do you think so little of me? Oh, I know, Avalice. I know all too well. You play the long game. You never wanted to kill me. That was only the cherry on top. Your goal all along was far greater, says Kyrene as she turns to see Avalice, her long black hair blowing gently in the wind. You're hoping that at the same time as killing me, you'll infect my daughter-in-law and kill her baby in the process. And you're willing to kill millions in the process to do it. Avalice laughs. Oh, I've moved on to bigger and better things. The girl and her baby will be immune. So will your son, unfortunately. But it matters not. I knew all along that the Guardian of Light would awaken and would slow the progress of my little gift. Oh, I was counting on it. Because I don't want you to die. No. You are something of an incubator. You see, I had a theory. This plague from ancient times that magically inclined people were immune to, but scions like yourself were susceptible to. I wondered if the reverse could be true. So you are helping me conduct a marvelous experiment. You're sick, says Kyrene. So are you, in the literal sense. You haven't long now, and upon your death, the show will begin. Kyrene shakes her head. I don't want to fight you anymore. I don't want to fight anyone anymore. All it has done is robbed me of time with my son. I'm done. Why can't you just let me be done with this fight? She says. Avalice approaches her. Because, well, where's the fun in that? Well, really now, you're the one who started this fight. I'm only finishing it. Farewell, she says, before vanishing in a cloud of purple and green smoke. And on the ship home, you find Enoch the Puffet, playing with a large black crystal, diamond-shaped, tossing it and juggling it around like a toy. Crystal sees this and asks, where the hell did you get that? In between just almost barfing. I hate boats. It's a ship, says Grumpy the bear. Enoch found that thing in the woods after your fight with that lunatic. By the way, I called home. Things in Celestion have gotten worse. Crystal narrows her eyes. She looks to the party. Get that thing away from him. We have no idea what that thing is or where it came from. And that doesn't look like any ordinary crystal. You shouldn't be playing with it. She turns to Peenock. Please relinquish it to the hidden archives. They're better prepared to deal with whatever that is. I swear, I've never seen any crystal like that. Could it be one of those Velendrone things? The party, you can confirm that this is not a Velendrone. Make me an Arcana check.
Ooh, I love Arcana.
32, 25.
Hold on.
24. So 13 from my man.
It's okay.
Like my luck was all burnt out.
Got this.
34 from Rat.
Bastille can bail you
37
out one last
Bastille.
time.
And so you can confirm that whatever this is, it is not a Mystia crystal either. Enoch hands the crystal over without much of a fight. And as you look over with Detect Magic, you sense something magical about it. However, it is not Mystia. Coldra can examine it for 10 minutes.
He will do such.
And So you can make me what recall knowledge
Golden
checks does
lore?
Bastille have? What it was recall knowledge does Cauldra have?
Well, so of lore skills, he's got Golem lore. Otherwise, his main other lore skill is gladiatorial lore. And he's
Okay,
got,
so go ahead and
he's
make
trained in
make
religion, trained in society, expert in occultism,
So make the
and trained in
golden lore.
arcana.
Make the golden lore check and spend 10 minutes examining this. So 37. No, not 37.
Okay, and
32.
story point that.
32. You're going to story point it? Okay. 43. So you determine that there is something technological about it. However, it is even more advanced than even Golan technology. The only other advanced civilization in Tirana is the Sea Fae. In fact, you think it might be a computer of some kind. You don't think of it's of this world at all.
Since he knows that, like, if the technology is advanced past, like, he knows at least that he has better tech in him than what is all around him in this backwater country. While obviously trying to figure out how it works would be very difficult, could he potentially integrate it into anything he has to potentially make a workable device he knows how to operate?
You can go ahead and try, yes. And
Does have
as you
crafting.
do this, you suddenly suffer from a major migraine as you start seeing flashes of a planet lurking in deep black space and of ships hovering through space. The last image shows a large blue planet. And as you come to, you are saying one thing over and over. Dominion is coming.
Are you
What's a dominion?
are you okay?
I am fine, but something known as dominion is coming.
Sarah says,
Dominion.
Dominion?
Planet.
What the damned undergrave is that? What the undergrave of you the people stumbled into this time? Crystal shakes her head. I haven't the foggiest idea, and somehow I don't think even Kyrene would be any help. She thinks about it for a second, then seems to have a thought, and then shakes her head. So, the only people that you can think of that would have any more information about this are the Golan Empire.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's about to say.
I believe I have lingered with the level of technology this allows. The only ones that could potentially learn more of how to utilize it are those from my...
So, Crystal shakes her head. No, you lot are crazy enough as it is, but you have to be certifiable to go into Gothica of all places. No one goes there and comes back alive. No one.
I am not asking.
I do have
I-
a thought.
Am, how you say, royalty?
What?
But
Your
you're
royalty?
royalty.
What?
Yeah.
What?
What do you? Huh? Wait. What?
What?
I'm like one of it. There's others, but I'm one of Prince's. I came here because I was searching for my sister. Her and myself are not a fan of the exact brutality of Gothica and Golden Empire.
So this has activated a new case for you called Dominion. And Crystal says Kyrene got out of Gothica alive at one point. And Sarah says, what do you mean? Kyrene's been to Gothica and returned alive? Crystal says, yeah, it was years ago. Years ago, she was kidnapped by Evelyn, and he brought her to this castle there. She was held there for weeks, but then she was rescued by some guy who used to work for Evelyn and then turned on him. I can't remember the guy's name for the life of me. Irene would know. She cannot assist you at all going forward, but she might be able to get you in touch with that guy. And I suppose he could be a guide if you could find him. She points to that crystal. Handle that thing with extreme care. Why the puppet thought to play with it like it was a toy is beyond me. She glares at Peanock.
Where did they find it?
And Peanock just motions like, who, me? And she looks back at you. I couldn't even tell if that guy is still alive. He dropped off the map after everything with Evelyn went down. If Coldrick wants to guide you in there, I suppose that might work, but I'd still try to find that guy if you can.
Even if I go alone, I should find. Between this and my status, I will be welcomed back with more than open arms with this. Technology is,
And-
finding something more advanced than we have is quite a...
Yeah. To be continued next time on Mystimon Saga Hidden Archives. If you enjoyed today's show, how about you do us a favor and drop us a like and comment, and maybe consider subscribing. We would also love for you to join our Discord community, watch our next episode live in 2 weeks on Thursday, or catch us on our podcast. Thank you, and we will see you next time. But before we go, a group of 5 kids sneaks toward the entrance to the catacombs, all of them carrying backpacks and climbing gear, with one carrying a camera. These tunnels are from the time of the Alvara Kingdom, says one of them, as they travel down into the dark tunnels. A girl as she takes the lead. Eventually, the group makes it to a massive chamber. It's been said that the Alvaran Templars built this place to guard the gates to the Undergrave. Back in those days, it was thought that the gate to the Undergrave was precisely 710 meters below the surface. Prima, are you sure there's treasure in this place? Says another kid as the girl is looking around at all the hieroglyphics. Would you hold your Galapres? Says Prima as one section of the hieroglyphics catches her eye. A mural on the wall depicting an old man holding a sun, but then directly below a darker version of him holding the moons. As above, so below, she says as she examines the mural. It's a little known story from the old gods' pantheon that Ranu had another brother, a twin, Apophis the moon god. As the story goes, Apophis grew bitter and resentful of Ranu's relationship with Merive. According to the story that's told, instead it was Verjagro, the apocalypse god. Apophis was erased from history as though he never existed at all. But I think there's more to the story, and I think the Alvaran Templars built this place to protect the real story. And suddenly there's a huge crash as the floor gives out at the center of the room as 3 of the kids fall into the darkest depths below. Anton screams out at Prima, "Everyone, are you okay?" The camera pans right just as a woman disappears behind a pillar. What the Undergrave was that? Says Gari as she moves toward the pillar. Gari, leave it. We have to see if they're okay, says Prima as she latches her rope and hook around another pillar and starts to slowly lower herself down into the depths below. The camera continues to move towards the pillar where the woman disappeared. Suddenly, Prima lets out a scream as she falls. Gari turns back. "Prima, are you okay?" she calls out, and then she hears something behind her and whips the camera back, just in time to see the woman vanish behind another pillar. "Who's there?" she calls out. Then she hears another sound just behind her and whips the camera around, and the image freeze frames on the image of a woman with long black hair and pitch black eyes as Gari's screams can be heard in the background. This has been a production of Mystimon Saga Studios. Mystimon Saga is copyrighted 1995 to 2025 by Seth R. Mitchell and is licensed under Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Share Alike. The theme music used in this production is Shattered Glass by CJBeards. It is licensed under Creative Commons Attribution. Ambience and other music used in this production was provided by Tabletop Audio and is licensed under Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Non-Derivatives. Pathfinder 2nd Edition role-playing game is written and distributed by Paizo. If you would like to learn more about Mystimon Saga, visit world.mystimonsaga.com.